Good morning, welcome to my channel, Fat to Keto. My friends call me Jelly. I've lost 181 pounds on a ketogenic journey. I have 50 to 30 more pounds to go and it doesn't want to move. So this is the journey of how to get that sucker off. My inches are dropping, so that is a plus, but the weight isn't. I'm having my second collagen coffee of the day. Let me show you what my morning glucose and ketones were. Okay, we are doing morning glucose after last night or yesterday's bread. I decided I need a morning test. $95, higher than I like, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, not in ketosis. I could have told y'all that with this morning's weigh-in. Okay, so I had basically no ketones at all, and the glucose was higher than I like. And what happened with the scale? Well, yesterday I was 198.8, and today I weighed in at 202.8. 4 pounds, people. 4 pounds. You saw what I ate yesterday, so it had to be that stupid bread. It's probably inflammation for the wheat that's in it. Was I stupid? Yes. You can yell. I won't do it again. But I do eat some wheat products without this happening. But it did spike my insulin, lower my ketones, and I should have put more blood, I read it, like I did it a few more times during the night. I should have put those into a video, but I didn't record it. My blood sugars were all over the place all night long. Also, I've got no sleep. The storms here in North Carolina, sorry, my ankle's itching. The storm here in North Carolina is ridiculous. The wind gusts are insane. Some shingles fell off my roof. A friggin' tree all night long was banging to the top of my roof above my bed, so sleeping was not my friend. That's why I'm already having my second cup of coffee already. I usually wouldn't have it yet. I have not eaten yet today. I will show you when I eat. I need to go to the meat market. Also, I'm headed downtown to register to vote. I only have about 3 more hours before I can't register to vote. So years ago I was registered to vote, but somehow my little paper always got lost. Also, to be honest, I never voted, so y'all can all yell at me right now, but I did not see a reason to, because it's all about electoral votes. And if you don't know what that is, then you might as well face facts that sometimes your votes don't count worth crap. It's the electoral votes in electoral states that really matter. And some states matter more than others. So I've always been like, who cares? And besides, whoever gets in the White House usually doesn't affect me none. So I'm not dealing with that stress. I'm not dealing with politics. I'm not dealing with stress. I never cared who made it into the White House. Everyone always thought Trump was a racist and that he shouldn't be in the White House. He's not racist. Every other country has a wall. Why not us? Canada has a wall. You ain't going into Canada without permission. You ain't going to Europe without permission. You're not going anywhere without permission. Only so why can't we have one? Do I think it's right to send anybody back who is a decent person and has been here for years? No. I think all the dreamers should be allowed to stay. I think everyone should be grandfathered in that's already here, who are decent people, and be made U.S. citizens. And yes, when people are cleared and come here legally, I think that should be allowed too. I'm not a racist person at all. I love people of all races. Yeah, I've dated all races. But anyways, on a different note than that, so I am registering to vote because I've decided that it matters who makes into the White House. because I surely don't want anyone like those women who are running to be in the White House because they're all fruitcakes. Some of them are big time fruitcakes. It's ridiculous. So yeah, registering to vote. And of course, everyone who probably knows anything about me knows I will be voting Donald Trump. First time ever voting in my life. I'll be 42 at that time, and it will be going to Trump. Please don't come at me and hate me. You have the right to believe what you want to believe. But people who support Trump, they're not racist. They're not evil people. They just know he's not either. And yeah, did he talk smack with women and used to say all kind of stuff? Well, that was a different world, and we were always told boys will be boys. So get over it. Pull yourself together. It's okay. Just move on. He didn't ever rape anybody as far as I know of. Maybe said inappropriate things, but guess what? Show me a guy who's never said an inappropriate thing, and I'll tell you most likely, are we sure about that one? And I know a lot of women who say inappropriate things to men. So the coin can go either way. Yeah, this is a keto channel, not politics. So vote the way you feel like you should vote. And I'm voting for the first time. So that's what I got to go down there and do is register. And then I got to go to the meat market and get some meat for the week. And try not to be mad about that scale going up 4 pounds. And feeling like crap. Like, it's 2 o'clock and I just did my makeup and I feel like garbage. It's a hair washing day. I only wash my hair every other day to not dry it out. So I'll be washing it later tonight. I did not feel like doing it yet. And I'm running really late, so. And no, I've never tried the dry shampoo. Everyone always talks about the dry shampoo, and I'm just like, I don't know. It probably smells bad because I don't like smells. I only use a coconut wash in my hair. I only use coconut oils on my face and body. Coconut, I don't seem to have any reaction to. Yes, my head is shaking today. I don't know if y'all noticed. Yesterday, I thought I'd be a smarty and try not to take all the Motrin I'm supposed to be taking for it, and ended up with lots of shakes during the night and all morning long waiting for my Motrin to kick in properly so it can stop shaking and driving me crazy. So the moral of this story is I won't be trying breads like that again. I do have a bread in the freezer if I really want bread that does not give me issues. Yes, it has wheat, but for some reason I get no issues when using it. But then again, who knows? Ever since I've gotten more into clean keto and more ketovore, I'm noticing reactions to all different kind of things. And no, it did not cause it. It's just made it where I can tell when I'm having reactions. Y'all saw what I ate yesterday. I shouldn't have gone up a single pound. I should have been fine. And I'm not too sure about these macros, people. This whole eat your goal weight and fat, half in protein, I don't know. I don't see how it's going to break my style. I think it's going to make it worse. But I promise to give it 10 days. But I'm not going to stress if I don't get near that amount of fat and I get too much protein. I'm not going to stress. Okay, it's time for my daughter to go back down to her grandparents so I can get out of here. So I'm going to shut up and I will talk to y'all in just a little bit. Well, the skies are still looking nasty. The wind is crazy today. The road I usually take, I can't drive on because it's flooded. So I have to take the really long way around. Just thought, it's so funny how there's some really ugly clouds and then all of a sudden it's beautiful blue skies and white clouds and the sun. Just thought I would share my view with y'all for a few minutes. It's going to be a long ride. And now we have beauty. The sky is breathtaking now. Just depends on which way the car turns. Hey, I'm going to show you my second blood test and ketone reading for the day, and I'm going to show you what I just ate about 45 minutes ago. Okay, so I'm going to do a recording real fast of my blood sugars, probably ketones as well. This is about 2 hours to 3 hours of drinking my coffee. I've had 2 today. And my stress levels are extremely high right this minute on top of it, so I'm not expecting a good reading. It's better than this morning's. We'll go ahead and do ketone 2. That's surprising. I will explain in a few minutes about my stress level. Okay. Okay, definitely not in ketosis. I don't even need to do a GKI. This is the first meal of the day. I'm having 3 Oscar Mayer hot dogs. It's 1 carb apiece. Yes, very, very, very dirty keto. And right now, I just really don't care. All right, I'm also having another coffee. It's not collagen. It just has some heavy cream, some butter, and 1 pack of sweet and low. Why don't I care? Why was I expecting those numbers to be horrible anyways? Why do I not care that I just ate those hot dogs? Well, I was supposed to be going to the meat market today. Halfway there, which is a road I normally don't travel because I did go register to vote, my mom calls and says, I need to come home. She's not feeling right. And I'm like, okay. And I start to head home, and then my daughter tells me they're calling the ambulance. Gonna try not to cry. She's okay. She is in the ER. I will skip to that part. They do not know what's wrong with her. Her blood pressure was sky high. Her sugar was extremely high. She was having chest pains. I truthfully think she was having an allergic reaction because she ate something at a Hardee's. She always eats it, and she's fine. Except every time I eat at the Hardee's that they chose to eat at today, the one they normally don't eat at, I have allergic reactions. I cannot eat there. I don't know why. But I have allergic reaction if I was to get one of their carbless burgers, which they make really good. But I can't eat it at that particular one. Maybe they use latex and they lie and say they don't. I don't know, to be truthful. So she's getting blood work done. She's in the ER right now, but I am still nervous. So I made it home safely. It should have took 16-20 minutes. It took me like 8 minutes to get home from somewhere I had no clue. Like, I had to use an app, and I was going down roads I'd never been in my life, and a bridge was flooded out, and I still drove over it anyways, like a dummy. And I made it home. Before they took her in the ambulance, I had tears because I'm a baby. That's my mommy. And I was freaking out, and I still am. So like I've said over and over again with weight, your cortisol will release during stressful moments, and your weight can go up. So if my weight goes up tomorrow, it is probably from that. It's why I do not care that I ate the very dirty keto just now. Also, I have no food in the house other than some eggs, and I didn't feel like making eggs. That I had to throw in the microwave for 30 seconds. I was extremely hungry and stressed, so I'm like, we're just gonna eat those hot dogs real fast. I can't go to the hospital where she is. It's on a military base, and I can't get on. Without an ID, you just can't get on. So I'm stressed about that. Also, the storm is coming back through. So I don't know if I'm going to be making any more to this video other than showing you what I eat for dinner, which will probably be the pancake things later. And that's why I'm having another coffee. I am stressed beyond belief. I am not stressed where I want a donut. I don't want candy. I don't want anything bad because I'm looking at my parents fall apart. I'm looking at them having strokes and heart attacks this past 4 months of my life. Well, since November, they've had heart attacks. They had strokes. They had so many bad health problems. And I could have been already have had those things if I did not turn my life around with keto. So when my dad had his heart attack, I was doing a carb up during that time, so eating more carbs and turning to a donut and brownie was nothing to me. It's where I fell back into because I was already in a bad place doing the stupid carb up. And I fell back into brownies during that period of my time. This time I have been extremely strict keto with no cheating. The only dessert thing I've had is those Slim Fast caramel fat bombs. And I've only had 5 maybe since the 27th of December. Which, because I haven't had carbs, I don't have the desire to go make some brownies or run get a donut. All I have desire to do is only eat fat and protein right now, or have a few more coffees, because I don't want to be them and I don't want them to be them either. But you cannot make something, like you can bring the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink the water. Anyone who has horses knows exactly what I'm talking about. You can't force someone to do anything. They have to do it on their own. I really want them to get more active. I want them to not eat any more of the processed carbs and foods and rices and pastas, but I want my daughter to as well, but she won't listen to me. And I know y'all are saying, well, you're the parent. Yes, but have you raised a 14-year-old very stubborn brat who's even worse than I was? And I was a nightmare. No one told me what to do. I was off the chart. No one could tell me what to do. So how do you tell your kid? She wants to do it, and then she gets around to friends and she doesn't want to do it because they're not doing it. So why should she have to go without? So I'm trying not to stress right now. I'm trying not to cry. So I probably will show you my dinner, but I don't, unless I get some really good news soon, I don't think I'll be making any more videos. The reason I made this one to help me try to focus my mind somewhere else for a few minutes than letting it go to all the bad places. As a kid, my mom was rushed to the hospital so many times from allergic reaction. She died on the operating table from allergic reaction, and they brought her back, thank God. But it brings back all those horrible memories, all the stress. And it's like every time I think things are going to calm down and get a little better, someone else is being rushed to the hospital. So I'm going to shut up whining right now and call my baby back on the phone and let him keep me distracted until I find out for sure what's going on. And I will let y'all know once I know, and I'll show you what I have for dinner. So I have some Zaxby's plain weens. I will not be eating the celery. My kid will be. I will be eating between 6 and 10 of these, depending on how hungry I am. Yes, I know sometimes these make my weight go up for no weird reason at all. Not sure why. But tonight's been really stressful, so I went and picked up dinner for everyone. Okay, just a quick update. They gave my mom an IV, ran a bunch of tests, and they came back to say she was extremely dehydrated. I'm assuming that they were talking about her sodium being too low. I was hospitalized for 3 days with too low a sodium. It was damaging my heart. So I totally understand how sick and how you think you're dying with a heart attack when your sodium gets too dangerously low. So thank God that's all it was. And now I can stop freaking out because I've been freaking out for hours. I think it's like 7 something and I've just been freaking out for hours on end. So I am going to shut up, go eat that food, and this will be the end of my video today.